Challenge yourself, it's the only path which leads to growth. When I was a teenager, I began to settle into school because I discovered the extracurricular activities that interested me: music and theater. I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history. If you dream, you've got to dream that it's going to happen. Remember that. If you dream, you have to imagine that it will actually happen. If you live a life of make-believe, your life isn't worth anything until you do something that does challenge your reality. And to me, sailing the open ocean is a real challenge, because it's life or death. A single mom who's working 2 jobs and still finds time to take her kid to soccer practice, that's a miracle. I do know there are a lot of people who seem to be in my corner, and that's, of course, wonderful. I'm really more interested in the nomination than in the award, because I think the nomination just puts you within a group of outstanding actors. Stage is really hard work. You've got to do it every night. Not like doing it once and walking away. Some people say the most important thing a fighter can have is heart. Show me a fighter who is nothing but heart and I'll show you a man waiting for a beating. I always tell my kids, if you lay down, people will step over you. But if you keep scrambling, if you keep going, someone will always give you a hand. Always. But you gotta keep dancing, you gotta keep your feet moving. Never let pride be your guiding principle. Let your accomplishments speak for you. Not only do I have to live right, I have to get some cash for my troubles. It's a scary thing, and people need to start to think about the messages that they send in the movies. There are things that I would like to do, but I make a big distinction between liking to do something and wanting to do something. If there's something that I want to do, I've done it. If there's something that comes up that I want to do, I will do it. It's what I learned from the great actors that I work with. Stillness. That's all, and that's the hardest thing. If your life turns out to be good, and you have a tremendous amount of luck in your life, it's a good thing to turn around and make it work for others. I have to remind myself that some birds aren't meant to be caged. Their feathers are just too bright. And when they fly away, the part of you that knows it was a sin to lock them up does rejoice. I find I'm so excited, I can barely sit still or hold a thought in my head. I think it's the excitement only a free man can feel, a free man at the start of a long journey whose conclusion is uncertain. I hope I can make it across the border. I hope to see my friend and shake his hand. Was I always going to be here? No, I was not. I was going to be homeless at one time, a taxi driver, truck driver, or any kind of job that would get me a crust of bread. You never know what's going to happen.